to show Kimmy's video from Cold Harbor, her maze that one of her guild members actually watched. Let me actually did for her, so let me pop open Twitch, make sure it's working right. Just a moment. I know you're going to see lots of repeating stuff, but just give me a sec. Okay. So now that how the colors, I mean not the colors, the stuff's handled. So let's do Kimmy's video, then we'll get to housing and Murkmire and whatnot. But for right now, here you go. Kimmy's video on her Cold Harbor. And that's right, I remember this view now. It is quite beautiful, isn't it? I love when people send me videos. Hey, Dumbat, you are all welcome to send me videos of, you know, things that I can't do, like jumping or mazes like this. You're also welcome to send me videos from consoles or other server type deals that I also can't do. Happy to see and display your work. Wow, yeah. I remember when I got to this part, I'm like, yeah, there's no way. Oh, that's crazy. Is this the same guy from the last video who did the other maze for her? Because that was crazy too. Good job. Wow. I feel like he's going in circles, but I guess he's not. By the way, I'm waiting for painkillers to kick in, so. Tell me if the screen goes away. Because I'm working off of two monitors right now, and sometimes glitches happen. This is kimmymy. Her she did a jumping maze type deal in Cold Harbor, and I went to go do it, and as we all know, stabbies can't jump. So she sent me a video of one of her guildies doing it. So stabbies, you know, don't have to jump. This makes stabbies happy. So we are watching that. Kimmy's Cold Harbor Maze. The interior of the maze section is gorgeous. Well, there you go. None of us jump. This only just started. He got up to... There's more to this. I think he's pausing for some reason, but there's more to this. Plus, I'm getting my writs done while we're watching. So you folks don't have to watch it. This is a different person, I think. Oh no, you're not gonna walk. You're not gonna RP walk, are you? Jesus. An hour from now. Just kidding. There we go. Now they're walking. Now they're running. Yeah, somebody spent some gold, some crowns on this. I love willow trees. There are not enough. Wish they'd add them to, you know, vendors. But no. Second day in a row I haven't heard directly from Griff. I think he's over me. No love for the stabbies. There's something. Maybe they bought them with gold. You know? I mean, I bought a lot of coral before, like the purple coral. I bought it all with gold. True. Yeah, this was the center is a hedge maze. Yeah, I feel you. The exterior was this jumping puzzle section. So this is just hedge maze, but from the overview from above is gorgeous. So hopefully you can see it from the middle. Is that the end? I don't think that's the end. That's like a dead end. Yeah, that can't be the end. Stabbies can't maze. Stabbies can't do a lot of things. You're a fail. This guy's praying to get out. Ah! How do you even think of these things, you lunatic? I say that with love. Wait, they edited that. Did he get lost or something? That's not right. That's cheatering. Yes, we get the point. It's a music box. What are you holy hecking glad about? Wow, this is... Somebody really wants you to hear that song. The sound's off, by the way. I didn't know how loud it was going to be, so I just muted it. Hope that wasn't an important part of things. Feed them to a guar. So I'm all alone. My husband went away for the week. And of course, my closest friend Grift has just vanished from the face of the earth without so much as a boo. Typical, right? It's like now I have no one to talk to except I should have come back on last night because I was so lonely. But I was in a lot of pain and all I would have done is sat there and whined. So I realized that that would probably not be best. You're probably hearing my main doing Ritz if you hear anything, so apologies. I'm guessing this is the win. Maybe. Looks like the end. I want to get back into The Sims. Everyone tells me don't play the latest one to play 2, but the thing is that they're still selling 2 for full price, which is kind of shitty if you ask me. Oh, okay, yes, there is an above view. I don't know who those people are. Oh, I see what you mean. You trying to say I'm bad at makeup? I kid. But I am going to show you guys this. I understand it's several sizes too big, as any good onesie would be. But this is my avocado onesie. See? It's got avocados all over it. What buns? What are you talking about? Did I miss something? I must have missed something. Oh, I didn't see that. I must have missed that. Sorry, I'm just being boring today. I know it's really bad, but... What is it him personally, or is it him doing the dance, the red guard dance, or is it him personally, like, video of him? I'm not sure what you mean. Oh my god. Did a griffin appear out of nowhere? Did he? Or is that my mom? A griffin appears. Oh, I'll check on it later. If it was good buns, I might have done it, but no. I am in, to answer your question, I am in terrible fucking pain for the second day in a row. But I am also highly drugged today, so things should be better than they were, if only for that reason. Alright, next thing to do. Let us get our twerkmire done, shall we? Oh, God. So, I was so excited. I ordered all this makeup because I have none. So I started throwing out all my 30-year-old makeup, right? And it's supposed to arrive any day. And then I get a message that DHL, the delivery service, says that, yeah, it's true, that they're 24 to 48 hours delayed, and it already was going to come on the 28th, which is late for me. So I'm like all grumpy now. I'm like, I want it now. I should have paid for like overnight delivery or some shit. Does it really matter what I wear, Grifferino, as you like to say I call you? Doesn't matter. Alright, so Sophia Cavern, right? Let us finish that up. If I can, it's gonna hurt like hell. Swinks! I'm trying. I'm in some of the worst pain I've been in a really long time, and I'm not really sure why it started. But it did. Why can't I get to Sophia Cavern? Why does this suck? I'm about to head up to the new route system village. Wanna come along? You're heading where? I haven't eaten in so long. There it is. Derp. Derp. What you up to today, Swanks? I am up to complaining. And trying to get to Sophia Cavern. Which I apparently did not mark off on my map. Yeah, I did. Why isn't it showing it on my finger? Lame. There's a couple of places in this town that have, like, backpacks and shit, but they're really pretty much not worth it. I do get that reference. Airplane is one of my favorite movies of all time. I got a message from Chris saying, and don't call me Shirley. And he's like, you won't get that. Please. Could be a brooch or a pterodactyl. A hat or a brooch or a pterodactyl. One of the best movies of all time. If I don't know that reference, I should be like, you know, forced to walk the plank. Mm. Ah. So I'm just gonna run around, I guess, until I get to where I need to go, rather than just port there, because nobody's in there. Is it? I'm wondering if like less people are doing it now because of the difficulty in actually getting drops, or did everyone come on earlier and do it before me? I'm trying to figure all this out. Also, updated news for you. For whatever reason, one of which I probably don't know or understand, the greens are still selling for a lot. So if you sell them now, you really aren't going to pay too much more than I mean, you're not going to take a cut because of the fact that tons are dropping, because they're not. And people are typically, they're paying, someone sold a green for 600,000 in one of my guilds this morning. I mean, and they sold it so fast that they're like, shit, I should have listed it for more. I don't know which green it was, but they do sell pretty good even now. So just a heads up. I don't know about EU. That was NA though. EU might be... It does matter to me what you think. What all of you think. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. My brain is off today. Not feeling good. Still. The pain meds are helping though. Somewhat. Where is the entrance? I'm going the wrong way. Typical. Typical Stabby, going the wrong way. Which ship? Which are you talking about, your airplane ship or your interior pigs in space ship, or different ones? You know, I wish more people, like, asked questions. Not you guys, because you guys tend to know all this stuff. But I wish, like, more baby newbie builders would show up and be like, how do you do this or that? And I would sit there and show them. But there haven't been terribly many baby newbie builders who seek out streams. Like, I get it. Most people who seek out streams want either build information or they want PvP information. But you'd think that some more people would be interested in building. And I'm like, I could reach more people if I wanted to, but I'm not entirely sure I want to or not. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not sure if I really have the strength to sustain something once I make it big. You know, if I were to make it big. I know who to contact, I know what to do, but I'm afraid to pull the trigger because, like, I'm so sick. Some days I just feel like I'm dying, practically. It's the same one from yesterday, Dawn. I never canceled it because what's tomorrow? I just love that they fixed the stupid bags. That's all I care about. Stupid packs. What is tomorrow? Tell me what tomorrow is. Only a day away. Aside from that. Oh, Picard. Okay, tell me if I'm crazy, but I think someone said that Picard is over? Is it either, like, have they canceled it, or is it just like a mini-series, or what? Or am I hearing things that are incorrect? I'm probably hearing incorrect things, because it was in a comments section of something that I probably shouldn't have been reading in the first place. I try to avoid comment sections because people suck. I have not seen it. I heard some people are upset with it because it's violent and does not stick to all of the Roddenberry type rules about things. Like it steps away from the Trek was always violent, but this sort of, I think this takes it to a new level. I mean, when you say Trek was violent, you're talking about, look, I don't care. I don't care. I'm just saying, looking back in the 60s, you're talking about Kirk with, you know, his shirt torn, banging on an alien over the head. You know what I mean? Like, that's true. But, one of the other things that I heard people saying, which pissed me off, was they were talking about how it's so, and this is stupid because the Roddenberry rules on diversity have always been true for Star Trek, and they're like, just feels like they put, you know, all the minorities in, and then we're all PC with that, and that's as hard as they tried, and it was like, dude, Roddenberry always did that. That's why there were people like Uhura, who was a black woman on television, and that wasn't normal for the time. And, you know, there really are. Like, there really are. I don't get it. But, like, what they need to realize is that, like, Roddenberry always did that. So if you're going to use the whole, there we go, tickets. The whole Roddenberry, you know, meant for this or that, then you need to stick to all of it, which is that he always wanted diversity and he always had it. So kiss our asses, basically. You know? I understand other arguments about purity and sticking to rules, but you can't pick and choose which rules you want to apply and which ones you don't. It doesn't work like that. Either you're a purist or you're not. Take your pick. I think I'm exceptionally angry this morning because I came across an article that said something like, I didn't know that Rick Berman was a sexist asshole. I don't know a lot about Berman. I know who he is, and I know what you're talking about. But doesn't Frakes actually produce this one? Or he's one of the producers, I thought. Not sure. That's what I thought. It's one of the few shows I watched with my parents that I was allowed to, because my parents controlled the television, so we really just had westerns on most of the time, but they were Trekkies, so at the very least there was a little bit of that going on, that they at least I got to see some things. No, I don't dungeon. Unfortunately for everyone involved. I am very potato. No. No, I didn't. No cartoons. Mom and Dad just didn't think like that. It wasn't, it's hard to explain. No, they don't. They do not do dungeons. Talk to Vera. Okay, I'm done. I'm sure they're doable, but that's just not me. It's like saying, you know, PvP isn't that hard. It's doable. I don't care if it was as simple as pie. It's just not me. You know what I mean? We all have things that we do and don't do, and video, then Merkmeyer, then housing. No Harrowstone. What? You know what? Your name is Dark Blue. Con Crew Hadis 51. Hey, Nestarish. I have art. You don't need to worry about it, but thank you. I already have an artist who does stuff for me. Appreciate the offer, though. A friend of mine.
You're heading where? Look, I've been in Merkmeyer for years, and I ain't never heard.
You! What am I doing? I meant to go turn in this quest.
Could it be? Someone finally awakened the dreaming hist. By the green,
I love this game, though. I'm not going anywhere. I might play Skyrim later, too. Someone, I think it was you, who told me yesterday, Bayushi, which one to download, and I'm so, like, strung out right now on painkillers that I can't remember the name of the add-on thing I need to get.
So about that armor, let me have a look.
But the add-on manager. But let me know if you can remind me of which one I need. Wow, that was total garbage that I just got there. Totes garbage. Nexus Mod Manager. That's the one I was thinking of. Because I've used that before. No, I know. I just deleted that this morning. Mod Manager Skyrim. Got it. Thank you. Much appreciated. You do? So tells it. Tells me it. Why does it send me to Vortex? I don't want friggin' Vortex. Nexus Mod Manager. There we go. Got it. I don't know why it doesn't work, but it doesn't work. I tried it. The Vortex thing. Here we go. Download. There we go. Thank you. Getting it started now so I don't forget, because I will forget.
Here to apply the saw and auger, eh? Well, have a look.
Right.
I might have...
So this guy comments on my post saying he wasn't a necromancer because they're all pale and wear hoods. Why you got a whitewashed necromancer spell? Necros aren't. He's thinking of vampires. I don't understand what he's talking about. Am I wrong? Isn't he like kind of off there? Oh, no, no, no. This add-on is for Skyrim itself, not for ESO. That's why you wouldn't find it ESO UI. It's on nexusmods.com. Wow. You know, people are stupid. People want to do like I note a lot of stupidity lately, and I don't really get why people are so dumb, but there's sometimes the racial role playing goes too far for me. Like people have to realize that saying even if you're role playing, don't necessarily role play in open chat because what they're doing is they openly in zone chat talk about master race. And I don't know, this is an NA thing. Maybe they don't do it over in EU, but talking about how, referring to this particular race or that particular race as the master race, and that, talking about the slavery issues they get into. And I'm like, guys, do you even realize, like, I realize you're role playing, but what you're saying is so horrifically ugly. It is, but it's horrible. Let's be honest. It's like, if you want to role play and you're open about it, that's what you're doing, even, it's still disgusting when you think about it. Maybe it's just because because I'm researching and writing about lynchings lately for work. I'm just like so horrified at the thought. No, I know that's a video game, but it doesn't come from video games. It comes from people really doing and saying that. So I don't ever tell people to stop doing it. Yeah. That's it, Majani. I think that's the case because role playing, I think I would be less problem. I would have less of a reaction to, because it would be like, all right, so people in Riften who are in a guild together sitting in the bar and they're talking about stuff. I don't think that would make me recoil as much. And yeah, it's a video game, but I can feel that way, you know what I mean? I'm not telling anybody what they can and can't do, Nistarish, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to tell people what they can and can't do. But I can have my own feelings about it, even if they're not popular. That's just who I am, you know what I mean? Like, I can feel that way. People, I think, have trouble seeing the difference between being bothered by something and trying to make other people behave or do things differently because you are bothered by behavior. See, there's the difference for me. It's like, I may be bothered by something, but I'm not about to tell you you can or can't do it, if that makes any sense. Because I'm not going to tell you. It's your call if you want to it's your call if you want to do something or not do something, you know what I mean? I'm not going to get upset. It's also my call if I want to be bothered by it or not. And for me, it brings back so many horrible thoughts, of of past. It makes me think of sad things, I guess. Maybe I'm no fun. Maybe I'm too sensitive. But I think we all know I'm too sensitive. You know what I mean? I think every one of us know that Stabby is too sensitive. That's why I'm such a squish. That's why I'm so nice to people all the time. It's because I'm a sensitive person. It's also why I don't leave my house. Because, people suck. Sensitatos. Sensitivos. Or sensitivo. Or stabativo. Or potato. Oh. Patata. I don't know. Hey, you crack me up. You make me larf. Oh, I got into it with my mom so bad last night. My mom has the same politics as I do, except she's super anti one of the particular Democratic one of the Democratic candidates. I hate when they do that. I hate when they have the sad animal waiting for someone to come back, you know? So I was saying, like, so my mom doesn't like one of the candidates. And obviously, well, you guys wouldn't necessarily know this, but last night there was a debate for the Democratic candidates against each other. And my mom has a real problem with one of them, and she was just texting me and texting me and texting me and texting me. I am buying all of these things, thank you very much. Complaining about it, and her reasoning is so superficial. It's really not like her, and I was kind of getting pissed off at her, and I told her so. You know, it's like, knock it off. You know, it's like, that's so lame. Don't be so divisive. Of course, she went on being divisive. And finally, I got mad at her and I got into it. And we actually had a pretty heated fight because I feel like she's a very active person in social media. And she's like, instead of focusing on what I think she should perhaps be focusing on, which is, you know, getting someone from our party into office, she's instead talking about how much she hates one of the candidates and spreading, unfortunately, disinformation, which she should know better. But she doesn't. She's really not. She's really making mistakes on that, I think, and it pisses me off. And so we got into it pretty bad, and it was so hard to not say to her, "Okay, boomer," because she was acting like that. Yeah, I understand. I have to turn it off myself a lot of times. But last night was, you know, last night was a debate, and you know, a lot of people feel, my mom included, that we have an obligation to, if we're of that party, to watch and, you know, form an informed opinion. And so that's what she was doing, and that's what she was texting me about. And that's all it was. I can't watch them live. They upset me. So I have to watch them. I have to read about them later. I just get too upset if I watch them live. Rando. Let's do our rando. I haven't done a piffle sticks in a while, but let's see if there's someone I don't know. Alright, so I Love You Lucy tribute will probably be on today's stream for J Heart, so let's take a look. Trying to close things out. All right, here we are. So, joyousone. Oh, wow, cool. They did a good job already. I can see this. This is going to be neat. So, this will be for J Heart's TV show contest tonight. And so they've got effects here too. Cool. Vitamita Vegemin! That's funny. Oh my god. Look, it's got the boom and the lighting. The director's seats, the camera. Who is this person? I've never even heard of them, and this is amazing. What a good job. Oh, the grape scene. Oh, where she was crushing the grapes. Gee, can you tell what my parents watched when I was growing up in addition to Westerns? Yeah, that's why I recognize these episodes. This pleases me because I was the one behind the heart. Out of coffee. Give me a moment. Voila! I am well stocked. What's this part? This one I don't get. Danger, be careful when belt is in motion. This is the chocolates. This is the chocolate one. Oh my god. This is adorable. You know what? This totally wins for me. I'm in love with this. What a great job, Joyous. Phenomenal. This whole thing, I'm super impressed. I hope they win. I bet you they're all going to be that good, though. Because, you know, lately everybody's been hitting it out of the park. It's been hard to decide anything. Sorry, I'm trying to check on the contests, too. Make sure everything's ready. All right, so DGOT, we've got, let's go up top. I don't think a Sorry Queen's fixed it. Oh! Do you remember the show, or have you heard of the show I Love Lucy from the 1950s and 60s? It was a sitcom in the U.S. with Desi Arnaz and Lucille Ball, who were a real married couple in real life. And it had some famous scenes which were, it was embarrassment humor. It's like Lucy was an idiot and she was constantly doing stupid shit. And in this case, she was working at a chocolates factory and she got so behind in packing the chocolates that she starts shoving them all in her mouth and tries to eat all of them so that she isn't behind. So that's why that's classic, and everybody laughs at her because she's an idiot. So that's that one. Some famous scenes. Yes, we had your Mr. Bean here too. I did not care for him. I still don't care for him. I don't like embarrassment humor. You know what I mean? Okay. Deary Do, I do think, yeah, it's broken. Oh, yeah. There was all sorts of crap. Yes. But he ended up becoming a producer of it. So it was, she and he started a production company called Desilu. Desi Arnaz Lucille, so Desilu. There's all kinds of drama. Drama-rama. Drasenfers Amaya. Drama-lama. Ding-dong. All right. Let me open this up. It is. I wonder if this one is also going to be the same, you know? Going to be part of the contest. like Telgalen. I guess it's not really a pod house. Holy crap, what is this other than flippin' amazing? This is incredible. Jaw-droppingly flippin' incredible. I don't even have the words for how cool this is. You know what's funny is in any other type of field saying, that's so cluttered would be an insult. But here, that's so cluttered is a compliment. Isn't that funny? This is phenomenal. I don't know what it is, but I'm in love with it. I want to know what's going on in this. I'm fascinated. I love how people have been using these green crystals so well lately, you know? They've really been doing just amazing things. Like lots of walkways and ceilings and all sorts of stuff. Just cool shit. This is just a random visit. I don't have all of, this was just a new open house this morning. Because I don't have the list of what JR is going to show today, which good. I only picked up, I don't know. Honestly, this looks like a regular one to me. It's just really fancy, beautiful. I don't think it's anything else. It looks like a tomb. You know me and sintered rock, so I think this is phenomenal. I've used that word too much now already. Fantastic. Incredible. Marvelous. Amazing. Mind-boggling. Wow. I love the colors. And then this side is blue. Oh. So striking. I like how they put that one, that like dangly thing inside the mushroom. Oh, look at that way they framed that photo, that painting with the sintered rock around it and the moss. Oh. Outstanding. I wonder what they were going for. I wonder if it is a TV show. Yeah, not the azure ones, the amber ones, like you say. Beautiful. All these paintings are just a fortune themselves. Oh, look at that. Nice cobble. I think I've seen Dracenfer stuff before, but I want to say that this is perhaps the best I've ever seen of their work. Look at those. They use the tables as steps. I do too, but sometimes the yellow is just the right color for the job, if that makes any sense. Dreebs! I did your house yesterday. One of your houses. It was great, as usual. Or maybe it was the day before yesterday. I can't remember. But I wonder if this is supposed to be a TV show one. If it is, I don't recognize it. But it is beautiful. And I'm just super impressed with it. Good job, Dracenfer. It really does. It really looks great. I hope they watch this later and see that we appreciated their work. Lotus! Gilded Crane, Fort Crane's Watch. Daggerfall. I will head over to EU, but I know that J-Heart's gonna start. How long? Soon. Soon. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't do one. I don't watch TV. I haven't watched TV since I was a kid. No one would have gotten my references either. Oh, okay. I'm glad to hear that. Which guild? Because I know AUT you were in with me and now that's gone. Forgive me, I'm on painkillers. I should probably know the answer to this, but I don't. Look how pretty. No effects. 698 items. Okay, BMW. If any of you aren't in BMW, it is one of the nicest and most well-run guilds that I've been in. If you need a trade guild, I would suggest, and you can handle minimums, I would suggest considering joining them because they are just really awesome people. And when they used to lose their trader, they had like policies in place that would protect them over that time. And there were all sorts of things that they do that's so well run and I just love it. It's a great guild. I can only say that, you know, I highly recommend it should you be looking for a minimums guild. That's neat. It's, in fact, come to think of it, it is now my oldest guild. It is, in fact, the one I've been in the longest because after I lost AUT, Angry Unicorns went away, in a way. They're still there, but I didn't want to use up my slot for them. Because they don't trade anymore. Ah! No, I know. It's, Black Market Wares. That's what it stands for. Very nice interior. Yeah, Black Market Wares. Let me pull some things out of the bank here. Thank you. I try to give money, every week I give whatever lots don't get sold for over 35K I buy. I'm always trying to provide additional funds for the guild because, you know, it's just one of those things. It's often difficult. There, that's what I'm looking for. For a guild to continue to get the traders, especially since the switch, since things have changed, it's become even harder for the trading guilds. Just expensive. Let me just send this stuff to me. Thank you for being patient and putting up with my pulling things out of the bank. I forget to do it, so I just want to do it when I think of it. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with all of my guilds. Sometimes people try to recruit me to other guilds, and I'm like, no, I'm happy where I am. I don't think there's any guild of mine that I would say I don't like anymore. I mean, any of those I left. So, no reason to stay in a guild when you're the least bit unhappy because there's 1,000,001 guilds. This upstairs seems very traditional. It's the downstairs that seem different to me. Let's try the basement. I don't think that there's a dungeon, but we'll give it a shot. Looks like this person really loves decorating exterior landscapes, which most people do. Ah! Going to drown. But if anyone ever needs a guild, you can always ask me. I know a lot of guilds and I know what they're good for and, you know, what kinds of guilds they are. I love piffle sticks. Wait, we did an amaya. I'm not gonna do that one. Oh, Lavathi. You would know. How you doing this morning? We're almost done with nah. There's not too many left that, Robot Combat League. Yeah, let's go over to nah. I'll just stay here. Swimming. Because why not? No, 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 no. Okay, here we are. Back. Well, I think Lotus is in a weird place, which may have bad connections. Like, a lot of people were saying they had those problems, so it's hard to throw stones at... Whoops. I'm trying to... You know what? Running streaming is just not easy. It's harder than you might think. Well, yeah, I mean, I can help you as much as that I can, so if you ever have a question, I'm happy to show you what I can, but it's... I don't understand all of it, but between me, Chrysea, and Bayushi, I think we've got it pretty good down. So if there's something that specifically you don't understand, I'm happy to try to either answer it for you or get answers for you, because in terms of animation, like really, and in a lot of terms, Bayushi is really just the best. Yes, it looks a little crisper for me. I think it might even just be speed. It's hard for me to say. I don't know what they did, but they said that certain kinds of computers will have a bigger change than others. Like some of them would be noticeable, but on other people's computers it wouldn't be as noticeable, kind of thing. I don't know the difference. I should have paid more attention to what they were saying. I should have paid more attention. I apologize for not. Oh, come on, load already. Well, whatever you want to know, I can usually answer it. Load, 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 load. Why won't you load? Oh, Cromwell. Okay. Here we are. Let us open up and go to a rando, and then I'll hit up one of my last Lavathis. All right. We went to a Thunder Run yesterday. I don't mind going to another one of them, but I would like to at least see if there's someone else out there that I haven't seen. Moon Sugar. I have not seen their work. The Ample Domicile. I don't know. I have to look at it. I think I have 2 Lavathis left. And then I will never have another Lavathi until you make another one. Did you enter the TV show one, Lavathi? Or there's the TV show, and then there's the arena or stadium. Are you entering either of those? Oh, how pretty! Look at that! Oh, nice! This is Moon Sugar. I don't know them. 400 out of 400. And this is ample domicile. And look at how cute this is. Even a little guar parking spot. I love their gardening. Good job. A little cooking section over here. Look at this chair. How cute. What clever little ideas. Yeah, I think it did say Smurf Village, didn't it? I'm a little bit on the slow side, but this is adorable. Aww. It is very Smurfy. Smurfy. Smurfalicious. Smurftastic. So cute. I like it. The blue, very smart for a Smurf build. Lots of glowy blue. The frog collar is a good idea for a Smurf village too. Nice little vanity that they created here, just using a cobble. You haven't entered either. Or, I have entered neither of them. Either way you want to say, that would be how it works. You could use either word. Oh, how pretty! I never would have thought of that kind of fountain. That's phenomenal. Phenomenal! Let me tell you what I have left for you. Good job, Moon Sugar. Okay, I have left for you Daggerfall and Hundings. Which would you like me to see? Daggerfall or Hundings? Mm-hmm. You. Okay. Let's do it. Evil witch or not. Yeah, I was just telling Griff I'm super drugged because this finger has gotten so swollen. It's just like I can barely move it past there. It's just super, super swollen. You can't really tell, but... And then this arm got jacked up. I'm not really sure why, but it is. Okay. Wait, this is Daggerfall? Holy smokes. This isn't Daggerfall. You're lying. There's no way. Hello, kitty. How do you even think of this stuff? Like, do you have it planned out ahead of time? Do you think, I'm going to put this little river going through this section right here? Or do you just, as you go along, go, this would look really nice with a little river right here? Like, I'm curious to know how you... Hey, you're trying to catch a stabby. Not nice. Okay, I can kind of see the exterior. And the deer. The deer is perfect. Uh-oh. There's been some issues. We've got a big scary something or other happening. I love how you can see the waterfalls through the trees. It's like little pockets of white. Sorry I go so slow. In Lavathi's houses, I always miss something, so I'm always trying to go a little bit slower than I go elsewhere. Yeah, she is. Look at the mushroom usage. The tiny little mushrooms there. They look gorgeous. Lavathi is perhaps more talented than Bob Ross, and I say that as a Bob Ross lover. pretty. Mm. Look at this. Oh gosh, I just want to live here. Right here. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. This is that beautiful. So beautiful. Look at the fencing. She made the fencing with the handfast trees. I bet you. It seems like it's just so beautiful. I just want to stay here. Never leave. You made a gazebo by hand. Beautiful gazebo. Great. Now that's all I'm going to hear about is how I have a thing for Bob Ross. No, I didn't know that. I know that for years he had to keep that hair. They wouldn't let him change it. So maybe he eventually got them to... Yes, I know. I actually watch it sometimes. Oh, look at the griffins. What a cute little griffin. I used to host his stuff because it's for charity a lot of times. But I don't currently. Another griffin. Griffins don't love me, but I love them. Griffins just want to eat my face and pick on me. So, I mean, at least some of those years it wasn't a wig. I bet you only some of those years it was. Because I know that I've read often that he hated it and they forced him to keep it for a long time. So maybe that's kind of all. Well, it's kind of amazing is what it is. Kind of stunning. How did I find everything? I never find anything in your stuff. Beautiful. Great job. As usual, I'm fully impressed. Seriously. Yeah. But he didn't quite like his brand. Let's do Mornoth. Thunderran's Outlaw Refuge. That's true. That is true, because I'm going to need them soon. Maybe you should publish them on EHT. No worries. I have one left, and then you can fill me up with more. All right, Thunderan. We looked at one of their homes, I think yesterday. I don't remember which one it was, though. This is Mornoth. No effects, 400 items. It's a cave here. Looks like the beginning of Delve, doesn't it? Maybe it's a maze? This reminds me of Arts and PJs. What are you going to design or draw or do? Look at this clever work. I wonder... I love Mornoth. I love being able to turn Mornoth into something more than what it is, because it does have, in fact, a lot of space in the front that you can completely transform, and you never even have to use the house. So this is like a little village or something. Treasure.